latest in the Skyleader family?
Well, the latest in the Skyleader family is we've got a flight school that's purchased 5 of these, as technically advanced trainers, and they've got dual dynon autopilot, and they've got a GTN 650 intercoupled, so they can go from first flight all the way through instrument training. They're very excited because they were flying Cessnas, and they just couldn't keep up with the maintenance. It was just too cost prohibitive. So with this, they're looking at probably saving about 30% in cost for training, and they're very happy.
What's the latest on the 600 series? Let's run through the specs real quick and what's happening with that particular design series.
Well, probably the most important thing to know is that I flew this airplane from California all the way here. I took my time and enjoyed the scenery. So I think probably the most important thing is that this aircraft is definitely a cruiser. If you want a cruiser, buy a 600. It'll take you across the United States with a nice speed, good payload, and it's comfortable. Seats are adjustable, 50-inch wide cockpit. Everybody tells me how nice that is to be able to sit and not touch shoulders with the pilot next to you. You even have room for your little puppy dog if you want on the console. The Fowler flaps are fantastic. You can come in a quarter mile out, 600 feet up over the threshold, and you can put in the flaps, pull the power, it holds you at 60 knots. It's a dive bomber approach. What you see in the canopy is going to be your aim point. You're going to touch down about 100 feet past that at a walking speed. This one is an IS, the carbureted one we have out on the line for a demo. They both burn 5 gallons an hour no matter what I do. At 13,500 feet with this IS coming here, I pulled it back. I was burning 4 gallons an hour. So extremely efficient, holds 32 gallons of fuel, 28 usable. You know what, if you don't drink too much coffee, you can make that a long leg.
Speeds?
I always tell everybody this, a lot of people want to tell you what the speed of their aircraft is. The bottom line is this. If you fly a lot like I do across the United States, you're going to fly at the top of the green arc. So we average about 105 knots. Once it starts to get bumpy, you've got to pull back and respect those numbers. The reality is if you fly across the country, flight plan for about 100 knots.
What about the other aircraft in the series?
We've got the 400. I've got a 400 in California in a flight school. That is an absolute beast. We've got kids 13 to 21 flying it, never flown airplanes before. That airplane was built for one thing, flight instruction, and it just holds up. We have one in Europe with 7,000 hours and 20,000 cycles, and it just continues to take a beating. Efficient, economical, great for flight instruction. And then we have the GP1, which is all composite, high wing. That's a very nice plane. That comes in at about 100,000. What you're looking at here, this 600 fully equipped is about just under 200 delivered, ready to fly. And the 400's about $10,000 less than that.
Outstanding. And what's happening with the little Nearjet project?
Right now, with the Alby, we're looking at engine tests and flight numbers, performance numbers. They're writing everything down, and we're still looking at that being a successful project. It's been 22 years that they've been working on it with full wind tunnel testing. They redesigned the intake, and it flies beautifully. I still haven't gotten to fly it because of insurance reasons, but I'm looking forward one day to jumping in the cockpit and taking off and streaking across the sky in a pure carbon fiber replica of an Alby.
There you go. Where can people get more information on your airplanes?
www.flyskyleader.com.